Hello and welcome to the News Radar. Tonight, we turn our attention to Greece, where massive protests have erupted, marking the second anniversary of the country's deadliest train disaster. These demonstrations are some of the largest Greece has seen in years, with an estimated 300,000 people flooding the streets of Athens and other major cities. The protests have also sparked nationwide strikes, bringing transportation to a standstill, grounding flights, halting ferry services, and shutting down rail networks. In Athens, thousands of demonstrators gathered outside the Greek parliament, initially in peaceful protest. But by midday, tensions escalated. Protesters hurled projectiles and Molotov cocktails, while riot police responded with tear gas and water cannons. Some demonstrators attempted to breach security barricades in front of Parliament, clashing with officers as anger spilled over in the Greek capital. So, what's driving this mass movement? The demonstrations commemorate the tragic train crash that occurred 2 years ago. On that fateful day, a passenger train carrying hundreds of people, many of them students, collided head-on with a freight train near the Tempe Gorge in central Greece. The disaster claimed the lives of 57 people and left a nation in mourning. Investigations into the crash revealed severe safety lapses within Greece's railway system, issues that, 2 years later, remain unresolved. A separate judicial investigation is still unfinished, and no one has been convicted for the deadly collision. For many Greeks, the lack of justice and meaningful action has been infuriating. Protesters say they are tired of empty promises and demand real accountability. One demonstrator at the Athens rally voiced their frustration, saying, "We feel anger. Right now, anger is the dominant emotion because 57 lives were lost unfairly, all for the profits of a few. That's why we are here today." Another protester expressed concern over worker safety, stating, "We refuse to accept that going to work means risking our lives, not knowing if we'll make it back home safely." The Greek government, which was re-elected in 2023 after the crash, has faced repeated criticism from victims' families and opposition leaders. Many accuse officials of failing to take political responsibility, particularly for not launching a parliamentary inquiry into the disaster. Instead, the government insists that the judiciary is responsible for investigating the incident. However, it claims to be taking steps to improve railway safety across the country. Despite these assurances, public trust remains low. Many in Greece believe that the necessary reforms are moving too slowly, and that those in power are more focused on avoiding blame than ensuring safety. The ongoing protests reflect deep-seated frustration over broader issues, including government transparency and infrastructure safety. As demonstrations continue to grow, all eyes are on how Greek authorities will respond. Will there be meaningful reforms, or will public outrage continue to build? For now, Greece remains a nation in mourning, demanding justice for the victims of a tragedy that should never have happened. We will continue to bring you new updates as more information becomes available. Stay with us for latest update.